What's up, everybody? It's another awesome day to be in FLA, and it's an awesome day to be here in the bubble of the Villages, Florida. Today's Tuesday, April the 28th, 2026, a little bit before 12:30 in the afternoon, and we just have absolutely picture perfect weather today. Currently it's about 80 degrees, got a little breeze blowing, partly cloudy, so the sun's not directly overhead right now. I think it's around 80 degrees, and I think it's going to go up to about 87, 88 later on. There you go, right on cue. There comes the sun out right there. But by this weekend, it's going to be in the low 90s. So, Tiffany and I, we've been documenting here on our channel for about 2.5 years. When we first moved here as empty nesters, pre-retirement from corporate life, everything you're going to see in today's video did not exist 2.5 years ago, including this recreation center right here. This is the Tropé Recreation Center. We did a whole video on that on the grand opening, so if you haven't seen that, go check out that video when you get done with this. And everything back here behind me, all of these houses back here, all these recreation facilities, the golf courses. Eastport did not exist back then either. And it's been amazing to be, real people just like you. We don't work for the Villages. We're not compensated by the Villages. We're not real estate agents trying to sell you a house or to scare you that the sky is falling or stuff like that. We're just real people that live here. We love documenting and sharing with you. So if you haven't done so by now, do us a huge favor by hitting that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Smash the thumbs up button, drop us a comment below, let us know where you're watching this video from, and let us know too, are you already a villager? And if so, do you live here full-time? Do you live here part-time throughout the year just as a snowbird? Are you coming down for a lifestyle visit anytime soon? Or are you in that dreaming stage about moving to the Villages? So back over here in this area right here, that is Edenfield, and going back beyond that, that will take us all the way to Eastport. So since we do have this kind of nice weather, got the golf cart right back here behind me, I thought we'd do a little golf cart ride, and we would go check out and see, because they've opened up 3 or 4 brand new patio villa neighborhoods. And so for those of you who might not be familiar, patio villas are the smallest and cheapest or the least expensive homes that you can buy brand new in the Villages. That's kind of the entry point. And what we've seen over the last few builds, the prices aren't going down. The inventory is definitely selling. So we're gonna drive back over here and we're gonna check out at least 2, maybe 3 different patio villa neighborhoods. And I can tell you right now, the cheapest house price that you could buy today, the last week of April 2026, is roughly around $240,000. That's for a 2-bedroom, less than 1,000 square feet. And then the most expensive patio villa that went on the market this past week, that went on the market and sold the very first day. So everything I'm going to show you here today goes between $240,000 up to about $350,000. So let me get the camera all reattached to the golf cart and we'll begin today's adventure. And away we go. So I just plugged in the address for the cheapest or the least expensive house, and we're only about half a mile away. It says it will only take about a minute to get there by golf cart. But before we do that, I thought we would just kind of ride through the parking lot of the Tropé Recreation Facility so you know kind of what it looks like and some of the amenities that you would have close to that house and close to that neighborhood. So directly in front of us, of course, is the rec center itself. Off to the left-hand side where you see that wall and the trellis, that is a family pool. So if you have kids and grandkids come to visit you, that will be very nice and convenient. As we drive through the parking lot in this direction, right there on the right-hand side, there are the tennis courts right there. And then down here on the other end are the pickleball courts. And no one's actually out playing today. It is the middle of the afternoon, but it's kind of mild with all these clouds here. We got a little pond back here. There's a boat dock. You can go down there to launch kayaks or do your RC boats and things like that. You can see over here in this direction, a lot of folks out here in the golf course today. There is the Florida Turnpike. Let me point the golf cart in this direction right here so you can see that. So you are close to the Florida Turnpike. You will hear some noise from that, especially during rush traffic hour. There's the starter shack, and you just see a plethora of golf carts and people out here enjoying the outdoor amenities on this awesome day. Speaking of golf carts, there's another Evolution Ranger 4 just like ours, except in a different color, and they also have a brush guard in the front of theirs. And then let's drive over here to this side of the parking lot to show you some more of the outdoor amenities. There's a bike rack right there, so if you want to ride your bicycle over here. And then we'll aim the golf cart right here in this direction, and you will see that there are some outdoor picnic tables that are covered. We have shuffleboard right here, and then there's also corn toss over there to that side. And then right here we have bocce. It's one of Tiffany and I's favorite outdoor activities to go do, and we have some outdoor restroom facilities there. And then something that's kind of neat and unique all over the villages is you'll see ATM machines out here. So yes, folks do still use cash here in the villages. It's probably been over a decade since I've last used an ATM, but there are a plethora of them in all the town squares and all throughout the villages. All right, we're gonna stop right here and make sure no one's coming. We got traffic coming off to our right, and we got a golf cart coming off to our left. We almost got it. Got to keep your head on a swivel around here, and we got the all clear. So we're gonna get right here and immediately get in our little multimodal cart path lane, and we're gonna take this right-hand turn onto Shackleford Trail. We were on McNeil Drive. And we're driving by designer neighborhoods right now. And this Patio Villa neighborhood will be up here off to our right-hand side. So welcome to Jefferson Villas. The majority of the homes that you see in here will be 2-bedroom homes. There are a couple in here that might be 3-bedroom, and that's only because they convert the front lanai, like that one right there, where you see has that golf cart garage sticking out there, and you can kind of see that front lanai. So in all the Patio Villa neighborhood homes, neighborhoods, they will build, you know, a couple of 3-bedroom, where they'll convert that front lanai into a bedroom. But those typically sell out immediately, as well as any one of them that has the golf cart garage. Like, you know, that house right there does not have a golf cart garage. That house right there does not have a golf cart garage. That house, that kind of taupe colored one, that does have a golf cart garage. This one right here in the end, that also has a golf cart garage. Both those across the way have golf cart garages. And you'll see this neighborhood kind of dead ends right here into the back of another neighborhood that looks like it's a designer neighborhood right there. So there you go. Let's back it up. Let's see if we can navigate and find this home here. It actually may be one Patio Villa neighborhood over. I think that's the case. So you see these houses right here, they don't have any sod down the front, so they're more than likely either A, they're not on the market yet, or B, they're getting them ready to go on the market very, very soon. No, the one off to our left-hand side has no sod, no grass, and it already says sold in the window there. So I thought we could cut through, but we will not be able to do it. Oh, actually we can. Look at this. So here's a unique feature. So every once in a while, you'll have two neighboring patio villas, and you can't drive your regular car through there, but they will have this little pathway for you to drive golf carts through it. So, because each patio villa neighborhood has its own name, each patio villa neighborhood comes with its own bond. Well, all neighborhoods, it doesn't matter whether it's patio villa, designer home, cottage homes, they each have their own unique bond, maintenance fee. So later on in this video, I'll share with you kind of what those fees are for these patio villa neighborhoods. So even though these homes look just like the other neighborhood, they are. It's the same type of neighborhood. This is technically a different neighborhood, and when we go out to the main entrance, we'll take a look at the name there. As we take a left here on this road, we will now take a left right here onto Warren Way. And we're looking for 1361 Warren Way. And there it is right there. I'm going to angle the golf cart right here in this direction. There you go. That house right now is listed for roughly $240,000. And I'll put some pictures up on the screen right now so you can see the floor plan, what it's listing for, and so forth and so forth. But it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 974 square feet, listed for $239,702. So if you want to move to Villages, Florida right now, and you're looking for the cheapest, least expensive, most economical home that you can find, then it's going to be that one or some of these other ones like this that are very similar that will be under 1,000 square feet. So we'll just back up again so you can see it from this side as well too. And you can see that all these homes are in here. They're pretty tightly packed. You're going to be really, really close to your neighbors. But you see there's a, over off to the right hand side, someone's already moved in. That one has a golf cart garage. There's another one right there with a golf cart garage. And so the homes, the models that have a golf cart garage typically go first, and they typically go very, very fast unless they're just on a very bad lot. Any of the ones that are kind of on a, what they call a premium lot, even for a patio villa neighborhood community, they actually have premium lots depending on where they're located, what they're next to, if they have a fence behind them or a wall behind them. Those sell out pretty darn quick. So the one I just passed here on my left hand side, that one sold and says for rent. The one directly in front of me says for rent as well. As we take a right here into Alexander Street, you'll see there's one with a golf cart garage. The one at the very end does not have a golf cart garage. And then this neighborhood just dead ends right here into the back of these people's designer homes and their lanais. So I would not want either one of those designer homes right there, because there will be cars parked here a lot. All the work trucks that come over here to cut the grass, and every time FedEx or UPS makes a delivery, you're going to have a lot of trucks coming down here, parking, doing just like I'm doing right now, turning around. There you go. There's a bunch of sod for you. They're getting ready to lay right there to finish out this neighborhood. So won't we do this? Let's go back across. We'll go back through that little picket fence, through that little entryway, and then we'll come back over here so we can drive through and you can see the entrance sign to this patio villa neighborhood. So technically we've already hit 2 patio villa neighborhoods today. And we'll get 1 or 2 more in and make our way over there towards Eastport. No one coming off to our left. And then every once in a while on these corner lots, they have enough room, the Villages will go ahead and pre-build the bird cage But pretty much anytime you see a home with a bird cage, whether it has a golf cart garage or not, it sells out instantaneously. Clear to our left. And now we're back onto, well, right now we're on Bryan Place, but this is Shackleford Trail. Look off to our left. Back in that direction is where San Tropé Recreation Center was located. And there's still a bunch of these designer homes that we're driving through right now too. If you look at the Village's website, there's still quite a few of these that are available for sale. All right, here we go. Now let's take a right onto Warren Way. Welcome to Stacy Villas. This is that neighborhood that we were just in just a couple of minutes ago. So if you turn in here to Stacy Villas, stay on Warren Way. Keep on going right past this truck right here. There you go. There's you another view of 1361. The least expensive, most economical home that you can find in the Villages the last week of April 2026. So let me pull over here and pause for just a second, and I'll put in my GPS, and now we're gonna go find the most expensive patio villa home that's still available for sale. And away we go. So we will now be leaving the village of Edenfield and making our way over there towards the village of LaGrange and closer to Eastport Town Center. We'll hang a right here. And then we'll take a left right here onto Warren Way. Clear to our left and right. We'll stop and take a right back onto Shackleford Trail. Clear off to our left. And we're about 1.7 miles away. Says it should take us about 4 minutes by golf cart. And we'll have us meandering through these designer and maybe also some premier homes. We'll stop right here on Edenfield Run and hang a left. But right there between those two houses, you can see one of the golf courses over there. Got the moving truck. Folks are moving in today. It is a beehive of activity. It's definitely calmed down now that snowbird season is officially over and winding down. There's still a few folks that will stick around till the beginning of May. But May, June, July, August, September, even in October will be nowhere near as busy as what peak snowbird season or shoulder season is like. And Tiffany and I, we live here year round. Except, of course, when we're out traveling. And we do like to go travel a lot. So going in this direction is taking us over towards Eastport. So we make our way around Edenfield Run. And again, it's just amazing. When we moved here and started documenting everything a little over 2 years ago, everything that you see, everything in this video today was just empty dirt. Wasn't even prepped land at that point. And the Villages has enough land to keep developing and keep building for the next 20 or 30 years. Just past some courtyard villa homes off to our left. That was Alex Villas. If there's a particular village or neighborhood or style of home that you'd like to see us go document in the future, let us know in the comments below. We're going to hang a left up here in just a second onto Cottle Trail. That was Shoop Loop. Not Snoop Loop, but Shoop Loop. Now we're going to take a left right here into Cottle Trail. We're about 1 mile away from this next Patio Villa neighborhood. Last year, Tiffany and I, we did put our name in the lottery for multiple times for some empty lots to build a designer home over here, and unfortunately it did not work out for us. We never got our first choice, so that did not work out, but stay tuned. We will still be selling our house. We still plan on moving and buying our second house in the Villages, hopefully very, very soon. Only about half a mile away. And you can see they're getting some hardscaping done there. So it's basically a brand new house. People moving in, customizing and make their lawns look unique. And we're going to take a left right here to Schnellner Avenue. So the Villages have an open house right there at 6648. That's a designer home. We got to make our way almost all the way down here to the very end of this road. Check out that premier home right there in front of us. We love that style. That house is ginormous, by the way, but just love that classic look. Yeah, it looks like they back up to a retention pond over there. We're going to take a right here into Provencher Path. And then we're going to take a immediate right here onto Cottle Trail again. So I guess this is one loop. It goes all the way around. And I see the Patio Villa neighborhood up here off to our right-hand side over there. So I'll take a wide angle so you can see as we pull in here. And they do not have the sign up in this neighborhood, so I'll have to look it up. So welcome to the newest Patio Villa neighborhood here in the Villages. They don't even have the sign up for this Patio Villa neighborhood yet. And they put a lot of these homes on the market for sale last week. The two that were listed for north of $1,000 sold out immediately. And then all the ones in here that have these golf cart garages like you're seeing right here off to the right hand side, the majority of those go north of $300,000. We're gonna go find this one in particular. And it's gonna be at the very end of this road down here. We're looking for 6652. This is Low Big Terrace. And it's going to be this house right here in the corner. So we'll aim the golf cart right there in that direction for you so you can see that house. And again, I'll put some pictures up on the screen. But this house is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, garnet, 1,270 square feet. $309,953. So it's basically $310,000 for that Patio Villa home, which is actually smaller than our Patio Villa home that we're getting ready to put back on the market here very, very soon. We'll drive down here and give you a look from the other angle as well. And you can see that this one actually backs up to a full block wall instead of just one of those little vinyl fences there. What we'll do is we'll just park the golf cart right here. We're not going to walk up on the property, but I'll walk around and show you the outside of it anyway. All right, now we got the camera off the golf cart. Let's walk around on the street here. We're not going to step up on the property, but we'll give you kind of the, maybe not a 360 perspective, but we'll let you see as much of it as you can. And of course, you can go to the village's website to check out all the dimensions, all the specs, and all the photos that they have for this home. Not sure if you'd have enough room to put a bird cage over here. It's got to be, you know, so far away from the boundary lines and stuff like that. But if you could put a bird cage on this, that would be pretty awesome. And right now, of course, this neighborhood is awfully peaceful because they just put it in the market for sale last week. So no one's officially moved into this neighborhood yet. But just imagine it when they sell all these homes and all these driveways are full of cars, because the majority of patio villa homes, including this one right here, are only one-car garages. So if you do have 2 cars, you'll have to park one in your driveway. But the awesome thing about this is it does have the golf cart garage right there, which we have a golf cart garage, and let me tell you what, that's pretty darn awesome. So the 2 most expensive patio villa homes have ever sold since we have lived here in the Villages, I think were sold in this neighborhood right here. So let's walk back over to our golf cart. I'll look it up in the Villages GPS app. Both of them sold, but we'll at least drive by and let you take a look at them. All right, so just got done talking to one of the Villages sales agents. And this is Lisa Villas, and this is the patio villa neighborhood where 2 homes went on the market. Both sold the first day, basically. So we're going to drive down here now and show you the neighboring houses on either side of those 2 properties that are still available for sale. So get my bearings here at the GPS. I'm looking up at the map right now. And here we go. This is Jesse Drive. This is where Jesse Drive and Rosenweig Court meet up. And what we're going to do, since no one's here, you know what we're going to do? We're going to drive here and park the golf cart and walk around. How about that? Because it's this house off to our left and it's this house off to our right here. We'll just park the golf cart right here at the end of the street. So here you go. Is this house right here directly behind us. And as I spin the camera around, right here, this other one on the other corner. It is nice that you do have a lot of privacy down here. So congratulations to whoever got this patio villa home. I will say that it is a little bit unique. It does have a 2-car garage, as you can see, but it's only a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, if I'm not mistaken. But you can see they back up to a block wall in a designer neighborhood directly back there behind them. And then of course you have this block wall right here as well. And they also have a bird cage over there. Then you got this one right here as well too. You can see they have the bird cage. They also back up to a block wall. Let's walk up here to the front of it and see if it's a 1-car or a 2-car garage. Survey says this is also a 2-car garage plus the golf cart garage. $1,355. And then we'll take a look over here on this side. And there's a gap in the block wall right there, backing up directly to that designer home over there. So congratulations to the folks that bought this house right here in this corner, that house on that corner right there. I think you officially have bought the most expensive patio villa homes that have ever sold brand new in the Villages, or definitely since we've been living here in the Villages. They do have some of the golf cart single car garages still available right here, and all of these are north of $290, approaching $300. So I think that one's still available for sale, and I think one or two of these over here are still available for sale. But the golf cart garages, the homes with those, will definitely sell out very, very fast. All right, let's get the camera all reattached to the golf cart. I think there's one more patio villa neighborhood that we can drive through real quickly, and then we'll just drive over to Eastport just so you can kind of get your bearings and see where all these neighborhoods are in relation to not only San Tropé, but also Eastport as well. We'll just drive through the rest of this neighborhood so you can see what it looks like. And we'll take a right here. And now we're going to be hanging a left on this road. Kind of backtracking just a little bit. And unfortunately, we got to follow that dump truck there. Let's take a right here. We'll stop, take a right onto Provencher Path. But the entrance to this other patio villa neighborhood is right up there where you see those palm trees. Again, we'll take a wide angle here. No one's coming directly ahead, so you can see the entrance of this. So welcome to Kim Villas and Michael Way. Finally got a street named after me here in the Villages. If it had been Tiffany Place, we probably would have definitely had to buy a house over here. We love our patio villa. And there's several in here still available for sale. You can see they got open house signs here. The majority of the ones with the golf cart garages have sold. That one hasn't sold yet. That's 6761. And as we drive down here to the very end of this street, you'll see that it dead ends and kind of has the block wall going across to give you a little bit of privacy for the house that's down here in the end that says pending. This one off to our right says pending, but look at this. Wow. Whoever bought or is going to buy that house, you're going to have all kind of headlights directly in your back lanai there. This patio villa right here that has the golf cart garage does say pending. And now we'll take a right over here. And then we'll hang a left onto Mears Ave. So now we're back onto Michael Way, and we'll leave this patio villa neighborhood and make our way over to Eastport. This is the village of LaGrange. So we started today in the village of Edenfield. Now we're in the village of LaGrange. We'll stop right here. Look back to our left. No one's coming. Take a right. Leaving Kim Villas. And as soon as we get down here to the very end of the road, you can see the Eastport Hotel off in the distance over there. And then all this dirt here they're moving. Keep our head in a swivel. We got trucks coming. We got golf carts coming. Clear. All of those will be homes here very, very soon. And we want to take this right here. So you see the little white sign that says no golf cars beyond this point. We're going to take a right here. Get on the multimodal cart path. Stop, look back to our left, we're all clear. And now we're officially in the parking lot for Eastport Town Center. Got the Olympia Rec Center off to our left-hand side over there where you see the American flag waving in the breeze. And then right down here at the very end is Sunset Island. So welcome to Eastport Town Center. Directly back here behind us is the Welcome Sales and Information Center. We do not work for the villages. We're not partnered up with them whatsoever. We're just your neighbors, you know, just other villagers who get out here and document and vlog and share our real life experiences. As we spin the camera around this direction, you'll see there's Central Lake directly back here behind us. Sunset Island over there. We got a local band playing some nice tunes on this beautiful, awesome afternoon. Across the way over there is Hotel Eastport. Tiffany and I, we went over there and stayed on opening night and documented that. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out when you get done with this video. And then over here is the town center with restaurants and shops. More businesses are opening up weekly. Can't wait for this place to be fully open. And there, of course, over there is the main stage for all the live nightly entertainment over there. So if you want more information about any of these houses, the best thing you can do is check with your village's sales agent. If you don't already have a village's sales agent, we have an awesome one that we work with. But from my knowledge, and again, you need to go do your own research and go check this out yourself. The bonds on those neighborhoods, there was 4 that we drove through there. I think the lowest bond was like $26,000, and the highest bond was roughly a little over $28,000. I think the annual maintenance fee for all of them were just slightly north of $400, in that $400, $430, maybe $450 range. And then they also have an annual fire assessment, which each of those are in that $300, $330, $350 range. So hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, and you've watched this video to this point and you haven't done so by now, make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Do us a huge favor by smashing the thumbs up button below, drop us a comment, and then share this video on our channel with other awesome people. They're just looking for fun and positive content, or they want to know more what it's like to really live in the world's largest active adult retirement community year-round. Hope you have an awesome rest of your week. We'll see you in the next video.